All games all the time, including this cool one. What's this? Okay, this by the way is a Canadian design game.
Yeah.
And it features some new songs by Beck. I'm just going to show kind of.
Yeah.
This is what it looks like. You kind of move your guy, you see him running along, and what's he have to do, Mike? You have to.
So the idea is when you start the game, there's not really any background music to it, and you go and you collect these coins.
Yeah, it's very quiet right now.
Yeah, it's quiet. And then the idea is every time you collect a coin, one more note to the song is added.
You get into the groove by
so
adding the notes.
So as you progress through the levels, you actually start building music tracks.
Cool.
It's pretty cool. We actually have some video here with a little sound so you can kind of get the idea. So fairly quiet at the beginning.
And then
every time one of those little emblems are caught, you'll see more and more sound effects are added to the actual song. And then as you progress, lyrics come into play.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so this is actually one of Beck's new songs called Spiral Staircase.
Cool.
Yeah, so this game is exclusive to PlayStation 3 and the PS Vita. It's called Sound Shapes, and it was developed in Toronto by Queasy Games. And it has been out for a few days, and it's getting a lot of rave reviews. It's one of those games where you plug in the headphones, and you can just mellow out, relax. The game isn't too difficult.
Yeah.
But it's more about the
listening
music and getting into the songs. It's really cool. Dead Mouse also is featured on this.
Cool.
So another Canadian artist. So it's really unique. It's really cool. So
That's a really cool concept. The more coins you get, or the more symbols, whatever you want to call them.
And very simple.
The better the groove gets.
Exactly. And a very simple concept to a game. It's not that difficult. So yeah, I highly recommend this. Sound Shapes out for PS Vita, which is the PlayStation, Sony handheld device there, and PlayStation 3.
Cool. What's the next one on the list?
Moving on. Okay, this is more of a mature title for the mature gamers out there. This is a game called Sleeping Dogs.
Sleeping Dogs.
It was developed by United Front Games out of Vancouver. So take a quick peek.
If it ever came out that the police were involved, we're dead.
It won't. I can't come in now. I'm not finished yet.
So this is an open world crime drama. You're an undercover police officer and trying to infiltrate the Triad gang. Very mature,
content.
Yeah, a lot of nasty language. It's definitely not for kids. What's really unique about this, it's a lot of hand-to-hand combat, but you get to use your environments.
Oh.
So let's say there's something on the street like an air conditioner, you start fighting hand-to-hand, well you can kind of figure out what you use that air conditioner for. There's a spinning fan inside, right?
Oh,
so
I see.
Things like that. It's actually really a lot of fun to play. Almost anything could be used as a weapon. I was able to play this one at E3 back in June in LA before it was released, and got a lot of buzz there, a lot of people talking about it, and it's out today, and that's for Xbox, PlayStation 3.
Is that one Canadian design as well?
It is,
wow,
yeah.
Very
so
cool.
it was co-developed with actually Square Enix out of the States.
Okay.
But yeah, Canadian developers involved as well.
Right on.
So this next game is not Canadian developed, but I have to mention it because it's one of the big ones that's coming out this weekend.
Which one?
And it's New Super Mario
Super
Brothers
Mario
2. So this is for the Nintendo 3DS. Take a quick peek. You gotta love Mario games. This is just the classic, completely side-scrolling, no 3D, other than it's on the 3DS. So I mean, the graphics are 3D, but it's side-scrolling. A lot of people like that. The story is so simple. You know, Princess Peach gets captured once again by Bowser, but there's a new twist. You can see Mario's collecting a lot of coins, right?
Yeah.
It's all about how many coins you can collect, and it tallies up how many coins you collect through the game. There's leaderboards from around the world. You can see how many other people. It's a nice mix of retro classic Super Mario with a nice modern twist to it. So some old enemies, some old soundtracks people will be familiar with, but they add in some new little twists along the way.
Very cool.
Plus there's co-op. If two people own the game, you can actually play Mario and Luigi together.
Really?
It's a blast. I've beaten it, I've played it, and it comes out this weekend, and it's so much fun.
Very cool.
It's what you'd expect from Mario.
Awesome. And we're going to see kids dressing as those characters again come Halloween.
No doubt.
All right, good stuff. Thank Mike Yawney.